I just got out the welfare office. I don't want to work. Just like to stay home all freaking day, living off the government. The government has to support me.
So I'm sure 99% of people watching this video currently right now would love to stay home as well and have all their expenses paid for by the government. But obviously it does not always work out like that. Anyway guys, today I have some of the craziest benefit clips that I found online, and you won't want to miss the insane last clip.
And I have to go to work. My life is falling apart and I have to get up and fucking go to work. The world is falling apart, but I have to go to work. Right? I'm a black woman in America, scared for my life, but I have to get up and go to work. What the fuck? What the fuck? But I gotta go to work. Everything's falling apart. But hey guys, we have to go to work today and pretend like none of this shit is happening. But hey, make the best of it, right? We're gonna make it a good day, right? Have a good day.
So believe it or not, most people who aren't students or, retired in America, they work, right? They work to get money so they can buy what they want, and you're just joining the rest of the people, which is a pretty normal activity in my eyes.
4,000 of Metro Atlantans are finding out they are no longer eligible for food stamps. The change affects Cobb, Gwinnett, and Hall counties. Channel 2 Sophia Choi is live in Cobb County. And Sophia, this involves able-bodied adults who are now required to go to work.
Able-bodied adults who have no dependents. Now, this is where people can come to enroll in the food stamps program with the Department of Family and Children Services in Cobb County. And about 3,000 Cobb County residents who get those benefits are now under new requirements. We met Kiara Thomas applying for food stamps at the Cobb County DFACS office. She's got a child, but says those who don't have dependents still need help.
I mean, not everybody can work, and it's not that easy to find a job nowadays.
About 6,000 food stamp recipients in Metro Atlanta are now required to find work or get into a job training program after getting the benefit for 3 months. Those affected are adults who have no dependents at home.
So obviously I shouldn't have to say it, right? But if you're an able-bodied adult with no dependents, then why are you not working? And why would you take money from the government that could be used for people who really do need it and can't work?
What the fuck is you talking about? My food stamp will be cut November 1st. I need my fucking food stamps. I've been having my fucking food stamps my whole fucking life. Since I was 18 years old. Over 10 years. That's how I feed me and my kids. My 4 childs. I don't have shit. I'm used to the system. I don't have shit. I'm immune to the system. I need my fucking food stamps. Without my food stamps, I don't know how I'm gonna live. How I'm gonna provide. Is the food shelters closed too? Fuck, I don't know what to do. So you telling me, starting next month, I'm not getting my food stamps. My $568.23.
So unfortunately, the person that woman is talking to probably can't really do anything for her. And yeah, now she probably will have to go out and work some more because she won't have that $600 in her account.
My whole house is on Medicaid. My husband, me, our baby daughter. Okay, we're all on Medicaid. Without Medicaid, I wouldn't be able to have the birth control in my arm that I have. Without Medicaid, I wouldn't be able to have the antidepressants that I have at no cost to me. Without Medicaid, I wouldn't be able to go to therapy to continue to be the mom I am to the 3 kids and 2 separate houses that I have to do. Without Medicaid, my daughter wouldn't be able to go and get her vaccines and go and get all of the things that she needs as an 18-month-old baby. Without Medicaid, my husband wouldn't be able to go and get the medications that he needs and the treatment that he needs for his disability. Without Medicaid, not a single person in my house would have health care. We are low income. Our only income is my husband's SSI. We're on food stamps. We use food pantries. Okay? Without Medicaid, we would never be healthy. And for us, it's not even like body, it's all mental. For my husband, for me, and then we have a baby. who needs Medicaid for vaccines, who needs Medicaid for, I already have 2 children who are diagnosed with autism. So what if she ends up getting diagnosed with autism? We need Medicaid. We need Medicaid. And if you live in America, everybody deserves free healthcare. That's it.
I can't, bro. Honestly, I can't. It is so much wrong with this. I can probably talk for the next 30 minutes on what's wrong, how we need to solve for it. But the first question that I have is, I don't believe that people that are in this situation that's not actually contributing to society, I don't believe that they deserve to have a vote that counts as much as my vote. As a person that pours into society, as a person that, in my opinion, is overtaxed, is burdened with being overtaxed. And one of my biggest problems is how much I am giving over to the federal government in order to make sure that these people, and I work so hard, I work my butt off. And there are so many Americans, regardless of what your socioeconomic status is, that you grind and you hustle. And you have a person that is feeling entitled and believes that her children or her child that she chose to have deserves to be taken care of by us, the taxpayers, and the federal government, and that's our shoulder to bear. Won't cut the calories, won't get themselves together, won't go to work. And what makes them think that they should have had children when only income that they have was his Social Security in the first place?
So this man at the end there is completely right, and he's the one that's paying for this Medicaid and Medicare. He is by definition a hardworking taxpayer who funds all of this, and it wouldn't be possible without people like this. Alright, so not only was that an insane crash out, but now you have committed multiple crimes and are going to be on the hook for that. So was it really worth it just because you didn't get your EBT money?
Illegal migrants in New York are now protesting after the city ended their free food stamp debit card program.
Asylum seekers and activists spilling onto the street in Midtown as they protested. The city will end its controversial debit card program for migrants. Under the pilot program, migrants staying in city-funded hotels receive these cards to buy their own food and other necessities.
Illegal migrants in New York are now protesting after the city decided to end their free food stamp debit card program. The program gave migrant families $350 a week for food and supplies. This situation in New York has garnered controversy from commenters online. Commenters claimed that the $350 a week that was given to migrant families should have gone to homeless veterans, and that federal funding should be ended for all cities housing migrants. But what do you think about the situation? Do you agree with the commenters about migrants? Comment your opinion down below.
So obviously $350 a week is a great amount, right? But having them go out and protest and complain after all the government did for them instead of getting a job and just working is insane.
JD Vance and his mama and his whole entire family, they were on food stamps. JD Vance and his whole entire family were on food stamps, and that man has gone on to become the vice president of the United States. Because working class families like myself and like you, we pay taxes so JD Vance and his mama and his family, they could eat. They grew up in the service. They grew up in the system. Sure did. So the audacity of the very people who got those benefits and lived off of them and strived off of them end up taking them away from people. That's some shit. So yeah, JD's mama, you raised a terrible ass. done, bitch.
So obviously we can all see how it can be a double standard, but at the end of the day, some people do actually really do need SNAP and EBT and can't work because of that or are just in financial hardship. So it does suck when a small subset of people do ruin it and EBT's reputation just because they want to scam the system and not work.
They trying to kill us. They trying to starve us to death. I just got some bad news, y'all. The U.S. just voted against food as a human right in 2025. Not 1825, not 1925, in 2025, okay? They out here preaching freedom and democracy while telling the world that basic survival is optional. What the fuck is really going on? Nah, that's not right. And you can't call yourself the land of the free if you out here denying people food. Where they do that at? Like, y'all have money for bombs and billionaires and fucking bailouts, but not for basic dignity? I'm not understanding. This system is starving.
So I'm pretty sure the government did not say that food is optional, but more so that they want people who can work to go to work and pay for their own food.
So the welfare fraud department of my county just left my house. Are you guys happy? Are you guys happy? I get a knock at my door. I open the door, and of course, there's 3 people in, you know, nice work clothes, whatever. I thought it was CPS. Okay, big surprise there. No. It's the welfare fraud department. I didn't even know there was a welfare fraud department. Okay, so with everything that I have going on with my food stamps and everything, they are going to be tracking every single paper trail that I have had attached to my name for the last 10 years. They are going to be digging up everything. I am possibly facing criminal charges for this. This is not just something where they take your food stamps, you know, for a couple weeks or no. This is actually criminal. So I hope you guys are happy.
Alright, just the fact that this woman thought that it was CPS probably tells you all that you need to know about her. But hey, if she was actually out here committing welfare fraud and bragging about it online, then what do you really expect?
I'm so furious right now. So for the state of Texas, in order to qualify for food stamps, it says you have to gross less than $3,644 a month. I gross less than that, but I gross barely less than that. We average about a $3,550 to a $3,600 gross, okay? Yes, close, I know, but it's still below. However, food stamps doesn't look at just your months. No. They take an average of your 2 months pay stubs that you send them, take that average and times it by 2.17. And that number is what they go by. So when they do that to us, it says we gross on an average month $3,900. I have proof of that. But because 2 months out of the year, my husband gets an extra check, we don't qualify because he's paid bi-weekly. Even though I qualify 10 out of 12 months of the year.
So I mean, obviously it is unfortunate for this woman who can't freeload off of the government, but it is kind of clear that she's just trying to maneuver the system and work it into a way that fits her needs. And there probably are other people that don't have welfare that probably need it more than this woman.
So I just called my mom to tell her, because I just went to the grocery store and I ended up having to pay $50 out of pocket. So I'm telling her like that I have to call the food stamp people and tell them that they're not giving me enough money. So she asked me how much are they giving me. And I said $500. And she gonna hang up on me talking about they ain't giving you shit else because you got an infant. I don't care if I have an infant. $500 is not enough. I'm running out of food stamps within 2 weeks of me getting it. $500 is not enough. They have to go up because the cost of food has went up. The cost of groceries has went up. So sis gonna hang up on me like, girl, you know I call you for everything. Don't do that to me like that. They need to give me at least $1,000.
So I mean, the amount of entitlement and greed here is absolutely insane, and it's very clear that she's just ungrateful for everything that the government has done for her. She's really so caught up over the fact that the government isn't giving her $1,000 a month that she doesn't even care about the $500 that she is getting. But guys, just wait until this insane last clip.
Hey, I'm so sorry, but I just feel the need to make a video on this. I just got this in the mail. This, I applied for food stamps because I literally, like, can't live. Like, I can't. My rent is so high. I work, like, 35 hours a week and I'm part-time. I mean, I go to school, yeah. So I go to school and I work and I'm, like, about to apply for this other job so that I'm working every day just so I can afford to live. I applied for food stamps. I get the fucking card and this is what it says. Approved. The first month you will receive $0 in NJ SNAP benefits, which covers the period 7/31/25 to 7/31/25. After that, you will receive $23 in SNAP benefits for each month until your certification period ends. $23? What am I supposed to buy with that? What am I supposed to buy with that? You can't even buy like 2 things of fruit for $23 nowadays. You can't even buy eggs and like 2 loaves of bread for $23 nowadays. I'm just like in awe right now, and not in a good way, because they sent me this card and they sent $23 on it. $23. The fuck am I supposed to do with $23? It's like, oh yeah, like here's your food stamps. Go buy stuff. $23? Are you kidding me? That just really pissed me off because I got really happy because I haven't heard back from the office. I didn't know if I was approved or not. I open it, I get the card. I'm like calling them. I'm like really excited, hoping I have like at least $150 for a month worth of groceries because I literally can't afford it. I'm literally fuming right now. And they give me $23 a month. I might as well just cut this shit in half and not use it. Like, what the actual shit is that? $23? Go fuck yourself.
So I mean, it's pretty insane that this woman's first reaction is to go online and make a video. And obviously, if she's only getting $25, then that means she's making enough money to the point where she doesn't really need all those extra benefits, and she probably can find a way to get food. But guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. Like and subscribe and comment which moment was the craziest, and I'll see you in the next one.